Again, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're diving into a topic that many men overlook: how women show they want yucklower. Women often give subtle hints that reveal their true feelings. And if you can read these signs, you'll know exactly. When she's interested, we'll lunk over the 7 key behaviors that indicate C wants to get closer. Toy's insights are rooted in Stoic principles, helping you maintain composure, confidence, and clarity in your interactions. Make sure to watch until then to master this, canes, and elevate your connections. Let's get to understanding the subtle cues started in world of relationships. Dundons. These subtle cues and signals women give can sometimes feel like deciphering a complex puzzle. Yet when a woman wants Sue closer, she often reveals it through her actions. Even if not with words, these signs are powerful indicators. And if you're a blotto, recognize them, you might just be on to a deeper connection. As they say, the most important thing in communication is sharing what is inside. A famous quote by Peter Drucker: "It's crucial to pay attention to the little details. Because once you close a reef, she acts like a weather. It's the way she leans in when you're talking, touches your arm during a conversation, or maintains eye contact it little longer than usual. These aren't just random behaviors. They are signs that she's drawn to you. By learning to recognize his signals, you'll gain a clear understanding of the ins. She likes you. Once you can read SKS, you'll be able to build stronger connections and confidently pursue the relationship. Chat matter. Remember, sometimes deduce conversations. Are theons spoken without words? Number 1, give a loving smile. Number 1, give a loving smile. Smile. When a woman tilts her head slightly to the side while smiling at 2, she's sending a powerful nonverbal signal of openness and comfort. The subtle gesture isn't just an ordinary movement. It's a strong indication that is intrigued and feels at ease around you. Think a booth head tilt. It's thick, classic signal of trust and receptiveness. Be exposing your neck. Too much. The most vulnerable areas of thigh. She's unconsciously signaling that feels safe in your presence. This gesture creates an aura of intimacy and dependencies. If she's quietly lowering her gaze for you, evolutionary psychology does that, revealing sensitive areas. Like this is a sign of trust, which is, it's often interpreted a cue of attraction. You ever noticed how when someone feels comfortable, their body language mirrors that comfort? It's your way of letting Yoke know that you're in. And then there's the hint of charm when paired with a playful flutter of finishes, a head tilt connect suit, a subtle allure. It makes yonder Dawson. It is she interested in him. B. Where might just lie in her body language, according to the chameleon act. P. Applianceously mirror those they're attracted to. So if you F yourself tilting your head back or lining in closer, you might just be responding to that interest. Now think about that smile. A genuine smile for Ken thought reaches. The eyes is azure sign of warmth and sincerity. This isn't polite smile you'd see in professional stings. Stelling of smile fat sees she genuinely enjoys your company. Bind with her head tilt and smile. Tilt. This amplifies the sense of connection. These gestures together often some of the first signs a woman views one. She wants someone to move closer emotionally or physically. Ask herself, would she be showing me if shedded corrupt psychologically? Speaking Theof head tilt and smile triggers what's called the contagion effect. Her positivity language, smiling, relaxing, makes you feel more at ease too when you see her smile and tilt her head. Your brain interprets those signals expressive energy you to relax and feel more connected. This creates a feedback loop of mutual attraction. As Dale Carnegie said, a smile is a curve that sets off everything. Strother's smile isn't just a curve of its awkward line toward making. You feel a here's apro tip, eye for smile as accompanied by lingering contact. It's an unmistakably interest maintaining. Eye contact for more than a few seconds triggers the release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone deepening sense of connection. When Shell's eyes with Yuan flashes fat warm smile, she's communicating a train track with it without even saying a word. Does this interaction sound familiar? It's almost like her eyes are rattling you to make the next move. Imagine this. You are dating at a cafe and you catch a lens across the room. You glance its back and she tilts her head, smiles, and holds your gaze. It's just a little longer than expected. Science says holding eye contact for more than 3 seconds is enough to spark feelings of attraction. And in that moment, something shifts. No longer a stranger. She's Simone, inviting you to connectiver experience. 8. A situation where someone's body language made you unexpectedly feel drawn in or comfortable. How did you act? Attraction often isn't in few words that are said, but in these quiet and spoken gestures that stir curiosity on connection. So next time you see her smile and tilt her head, don't just wonder. Maybe it's time to take action. Number 2. Number 12, emotional monospace. Imagine you're reasoning at a cafe and she subtly slides your chair closer to yours. It's of space. Or maybe you're standing in line and instead of maintaining a polite distance closely now for you to feel her presence. That closeness intentionality so natural is your quiet way of testing the water, seeing whether Yuri's open to connection as she is in these moments, that these little movements where the language of proximity tells you more than words ever called. Have you ever noticed how Shellens in a little when you're talking, that slight forward tilt of her body? A powerful signal. It's more than just listening, it's engagement, a sign. That's comfortably curious and maybe just may wants to close the distance between you. Proximity, just physical. It's emotionalto 1. Someone steps closer without needing to. It's like an unspoken invitation into their personal speech act of moving nearer. Whether it's shifting in her seat or standing a stint closer than necessary is her way of saying she's drawn to you. Psychologists school this proxemic festi. Humans use space to communicate. Popo instinctively like great boundaries kept ending on how comfortable you feel with someone. When a woman starts to move into your personal bubble, usually with an 18 or less, it's no accidental. That's the space reserved for emotional connection, and when touches you even briefly, a light brush off your arm, a gentle tap on your shoulder, it's deliberate. These subtle touches aren't random. They're bridgeways for her to feel closer, to see how you respond. As affamous psychologist Albert Moravanen said, the way we communicate with others and with or ultimately determines quality of our lives. So how do you spin when she steps into her space? It's important to pick up on her cool ways as she lean in when you speak dutantly. Touch your arm, reflect their actions, lean in slightly. Let your bottom ear hers this silent dancer-effect off body. Language shows her your wavelength without a word by unspoken. Small moves, big meanings. Her stepping closer isn't just about closing physical gap. It's about knowing the emotional loan too. By tuning into her signals and responding in kind, you'll create a space where our connection can ground naturally and effortlessly. Number 3, her effect. Her effect. We're so compatible, are so compatible. It's fascinating how we often mirror the movements of those we feel connected. Toth is subtle. Almost magical dance is part of what psychologists refer to as chameleon effect. It's as if Hanver's orchestras two bodies into sync, even without a single word exchange. Neuroscience reveals that our marine neurons activate when we see some yawn we're attracted to or intro guy, causing us to unconsciously mimic for action. So when a woman reflects your gestures, leaning in when you dorsing your hand as you raise your essening, right? When you nod, it's as if her body is quietly proclaiming, I resonate with you. Women instinctively doth when they feel drawn to someone or when they are comfortable in their presence. It's like sending an invisible signal. Hey, Renzening. Her reacts to your shinizing with your rhythm and matching your energy, and let me tell you, when she starts to mirror you, it's a clear sign that she wants to get closer met emotionally, possibly physically. But here lies the true bod of mirroring. It signifies notely attraction, but also fosters trust. Think of it as a silent dance-off. Mutual respect where both partners send signal their steps. She mirrors your movements and perhaps even your tone, creating a familiar bridge, often understanding it's her way of saying I you. The more synchronous easier movements, more comfortable you bathmarang feel. This is not just humanity, it's universal. Even infants mimicked facial expressions. Their caregivers snitching. That bond of trust we be mirrors. Your posture, gestures, or way of speaking, it's an declaration of comfort and alignment. And let's not forget the wise words of Theodore Roosevelt. People don't care how much you know until then. Oh, how much her care. Her mirroring is a quoted testament to how much she values the connection between you. To transcend words, it's a sincere rhythming. I want to understand you. Mirroring goes beyond mere physical movements. I tend energy as well. If you walk soon to calm confidence, she may reflect it back to you. Genuine confidence is magnetic. Your body language conveys more than words ever could. And when she reflects it, she engages in a dialogue presence. An energy without needing to speak. Take a note of this. Your voice is soft. She lower her tone to mow you. If you're more upbeat and enthusiastic, she elevate her energy to meet yours. This emotional resonancy amplifies connection, making each other feel truly understood. So why does this Becca's mirroring builds trusting team understanding? 3 pillars soften wet traction when she mirrors you. It signals that she feels safe in your company. Emotional safety, that is foundation for deeper attraction. Pay attention to these moments in embracement. Leverage them to strengthen your own synchronized movement at a time. Sparks of collision. Number 4. Sparks of collision. Number 4. Sparks of collision. When a woman finds reasons, touch you even, in subtle or seemingly accidental ways, it's a clear sign of interest. These touches can include a light brush on your arm, a gentle pat on your shoulder during conversation, or a soft touch on your hand while handing over something. Suggestions might appear casual, but they are often intentional. She's exploring how you respond to her physical classing to build a deeper connection. Touch is one of the most powerful nonverbal cues to express attraction and significantly influence how relationships form and evolve. Research at even the slightest touch can send a strong message of interest. In fact, studies indicate that touch releases, often referred to as love hormone. This hormone promotes physical connections, bonding, trust, and emotional closeness. Physical connections can have a profound psychologic impact on details. Consider this when Shellens in closer or lightly touches your arm when response. Do you feel a spark, or does it make you more aware of her presence, embracing loving gestures? Such as a gentle touch in feedback when guiding her through a crowded space, or a warm hug. When greeting her can deepen your emotional bond. On the action that can amplify this effect is when Sheplefoy nudges you with her soul while laughing at something ooze. Its playful gesture not only enhances physical connection. Booty secrets. A shared moment of joy and intimacy, making the interaction more memorable. Engaging in this dance-off talk, from playful nudges to meaningful embraces, enhances the connection between you. 2. As American author and motivational peck, Tony Robbins. One Sadith only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment. What if you view these ouches not just as gestures but as invitations to explore a deeper emotional landscape? Remember, vulnerability is key in building connections. When you're open to the ability of intimacy, you allow space for attraction to flourish. In a world where digital communication, offers of personal interactions, and raw physical touch can reveal the sense of human connection, Next time she reaches out, consider it an opportunity for deeper engagement, an exploration of what lives beneath this surface. Embrace it. See where this journey of touch can lead. Number 5. Confession of connection. Number 5. Confession of connection. Lingering jaw after a conversation can be one of most subtle yet powerful synth. A woman is interested in you. If jaw sticks around continuing to chatter, simply hanging nearby even after the main discussion is wrapped up, it's a clear indicator of her attraction and desire to extend your interaction. This behavior isn't random. It's often a conscious choice demonstrating her wish to remain close rather than drifting away or engaging with others. This subtle decision reveals much about her emotional state when we find Sim instinct is to want more time with them psychologically. Staying close can signify a feeling of connection and emotional attraction if she feels comfortable and at ease around you. She may wish to prolong the time you share a together. Can manifest in various ways. Maintaining eye contact, glowing gatcher jokes, or even leaning in a bit closer while you speak. Thus, nonverbal signals that she enjoys your company and may be interested in deepening the connection. Deepening or relation-apinjaspern one-offs, quickest ways to bond, engaging in activities together. Whether cooking, hiking, or attending an event, create shared memories you both can reflect on later. This experiences build a narrative of connection, giving Yotes something to discuss and reminisce about from. A best psychological per when Somian appreciates that presence Ophanathor. They often exhibit behaviors that extend the time spent teacher. Deepening a relationship. If friendship or involves nurturing, trust, emotional closeness, and understanding. It's not just about spending time. It's about fostering meaningful interactions that bring you closer. It's human nature when we like some, we want to be around them, or even if it's just to stretch out the conversation for a few more moments. So, how do you navigate the situation? How can you make the most offer willing to stay and chat? Here's some tips. Ifanutis, she lingers. Seize the moment to continue the conversation. Ask her something that can genuinely or flex your interest in her thoughts and feelings. For instance, you mentioned Nidu, love traveling. What's the most memorable place you visited? This not like keeps the dialogue flowing, but signals that you're truly interested in her experiences if the feels. Right? Suggests Soma things Benias could know. A great cafe nearby. Would you like to grab a coffee and continue our conversation? It's confidence and earnestness to elevate our interaction into a more personal setting. She's facing you directly, manning an open posture and consistent eye contact. These strong signs offer interest. Conversely, if she's checking her phone, glancing around the room, she may bellow in interest reading these signals. Eski, as renowned psychologist Albert Moravian said, 93% of communication is nonverbal. Body language conveys a wealth information. So pay close attention to cues. If she seems hesitant, it's a golden opportunity to reinforce your build rapport. Just remember patience Ivatal. Allow the conversation. Unfold naturally, assessing her reactions making any bold move. Art off conversation parallels the listening. Take your time saver theme and create an environment where it feels 80s. With you, the more comfortable she's, the more likely she's to open up. And that's when the maga kapensnir stisticizes. That when people feel a sense of empath brain releases oxytocin thea hormone to bonding and trust. So the more connected feels to you, the deeper that relationship can grow and feast. Moments of hesitation. Focus on being present, observe her signals, and respond thoughtfully. This net on Lydia, monstrismal intelligensibit, also lays the groundwork for Animbor 6. She shows weakness. She shows weakness to seek sympatho. Seek sympathy. Number 6. She shows weakness to seek sympathy. Wench mindedly brushes her fingers, gains their neck, or her fiddles with her jewelry. It may seem like an innocent, Yet this simple act Korea has profound implications. As she gently touches her collarbone, or just a noose dot while engrossed in conversation, she's sobering layers of attraction and vulnerability. The neck is one of Feb's most delicate areas, and drawing attention to it, even unconsciously, can't signal an invitation for intimacy. Asterisk, it's as if she's saying, I find you appealing, but I'm a bit anxious too. When a woman unges in such gestures, a dapon acts as a soothing mechanism and expression of both excitement and nervousness. A lithala tedbiver is her adjusting her clothing gore accessories while in your presence. These actions aren't marfaging. They reflect her desire to present her best self to you. It's universal truth. Why instinctively want to impress those we're attracted to? This effort to appear polished is an unconscious signal of interest suing she seeks your attention. So how can yours expand me? Her body language. If Shellen's in leans slightly closer, she'll touch your neck, lay signal edge it with a compliment. Simple gestures foster connection and strengthen the bond between you. Remember, these aren't just donkeous habits. They air signals directed at you rich with, meaning that could easily be overlooked, abundant. These cues is not merely about a seafring behavior. It's a boot recognizing the silent communication fun before you consider hair adjusting hair outfit. On the surface, it seems like a simple action, yet beneficially is a complex array of behaviors. Navigating social endramontis seductions by trying to look impeccable. She conveys her awareness of you perceive her. The self-presentation is universal, is when attraction is present. These subtle signals are deeply intertwined with evolutions. Women may instinctively hit their most vulnerable areas like the neck toes, press, trust, and openness towards Samyanthi. Find intriguing? This act, offer revealing vulnerability and forge a stronger empathetic connection drawn to individuals. Closure in ways words aft, and can it in this dance of attraction, the spoken language of body and emotion. I leaves the lasting impression. Number 7. The subtlety of number 7. The subtlest of flirting. Flirting, when it comes to nonverbal attraction signals. Erections weave at a girl. A delicate bold of confidence. .ra and curiosity take thee. Classic gesture off twisting her hair during conversation. For instance, if she gently twirls astron around her finger while maintaining eye contact. It's a powerful signal, almost an unspoken invitation tone gauge. But is this merely a nervous bit, or is there nothing deeper? A plate twisting hair serves a dual purpose, soothes her own tension while simultaneously capturing your attention. It's a dance off vulnerability and confidence, beckoning you to notice her without uttering a word. This playful act becomes even more significant when she whirls her hair while locking eyes with you. This gesture is a potent green light blend of self-soothing and flirtation. Universally recognized floration. This acknowledge that man's your attention. It's her way off saying, come, here you paying attention? Stathazant. Just a standalone action, but part of a broader emotional strategy. It sends superficial flirting merging. Galler, curiosity. And a hint, awfulness, is gauging the atmosphere, your reactions, and measure. Interest now is a moment where a more deliberate approach matters. Instead of getting swept away by every small gesture, respond with curiosity, and Tom compliments are wonderful. But they must come from a place of sincerity, evident flattery initially. This can't give off the vibe of trying too hard. Instead, focus on one or two things you genuinely appreciate about her. Perhaps it's her style, her smile, or a thoughtful comment. She made action tip compliments a thing beyond her looks. You might say, admire ho, you always seem so positive. Etha shows her Yuri. Tin to Moran, just their appearance. If she continues to express interest, meaning eye contact, laughing at your jokes or keeping the conversation going close, suggesting a casual outing. Keep polite, a simple, hey, I'd love to grab coffee with you some, time works wonders. The famous American author Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm, and brace that enthusi grounded." And you might just find that connection you're looking for. In conclusion, Concline. Understanding the subtle cues and behaviors women exhibit can be key to recognizing when Shantia closer if chicks like visits in Portanto. Pay attention to the signals such as making consistent eye contact, finding razonsto be near. You are even, engaging in deeper conversation. She has all clear signs. She likes you and is comfortable in your presence. BRI confidence and self-respect essential when navigating relations. Rand observe with Claritin dress penned with thanks for watching today's video on the 7 signs. Thatcha. Sue closer by recognizing Thepsuda Black. Use you'll not only understand her intentions. Better but also navigate your interactions with Vecum and confidence of a Stoker member. Understanding these signs is about fostering genuine connections and building relationships that are grounded in respect and authenticity. You'll found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss out on more insights like these. Stay mindful, stay confident, and see you in next.